Hey guys, and welcome to a new video. This is a new episode of my Road to 500 Mil Slayer series, and this is episode 5. So we are making some pretty good progress on this series, and again, this is about one every 5 or 6 days. This one was kind of late on that kind of thing because I was not making videos for a while. Like for the past week, I've made like one video, and I actually had time to make the videos. I just did not feel like it. I got Twitch partnership, and I felt like streaming more than making videos, so I'm sorry that I haven't made any videos in the last week or so. So I've just been streaming a lot, but I want to get back into the daily videos kind of thing, at least until school starts, which is in about a week. So try to expect like daily videos for another week, and then once I start to get into school, I'll be making less videos, but it'll still be pretty common videos, like one every 2 days at least. That's why there wasn't many videos out in the past week. So let's get started on this video because these do take a while to get through all the tasks. So to kick off episode 5, the first task we got was neck reels, and I got like 208, which is pretty good. It's more than my previous task. When I had neck reels, I had like only 163 or something like that. So it was nice to have more, so I'm getting closer to my 1,000 kills on them, so I can make a video on that. And they aren't that bad money. Like 200 kills is around $1 mil, so that does add to the final price check. But the task takes roughly 45 minutes, so it isn't the best money per hour or the experience per hour. I mean, honestly, the experience, as you can see, isn't the best or anything, but it is still pretty decent for a task where I have to keep on banking ashes. I'm not going to complain on neck reels. I actually do kind of enjoy them, at least right now. But if I get too many of them in a row, or too many tasks that have to do with banking ashes in a row, it isn't the funnest thing ever. And you guys will see later in this episode that I did get way too many tasks in a row where I had to bank ashes. But let's go to the next task. So task number 2 of the episode, number 62 of the series, I got 78 Griffalaroo's, and that took roughly 15 minutes, which isn't too bad. I love this task because it's so fast. And the experience per hour is really good as well. It's a little over 90k an hour, which if you see my other tasks, that's pretty high. That's actually like a higher than average task. And I know 90k an hour isn't really that high for like super efficient slayers like, you know, Monk Zonky. He always gets extreme XP rates, but I take tasks really slowly, in my opinion, compared to everyone else. I mean, I still like hardcore it, but I kind of like AFK'd a little bit, and I do like bank everything, pick up almost everything, so that does cut in my XP per hour. So if you do like do these tasks, max combat like my gear, and don't pick as much as I do, like pick up items as much as I do, you will get much more experience than I do. So like, don't take these XP rates into like this is what they are. This is just what it would be if you like played like me, so just take that into consideration. But let's go to the next task. So next up, I got 126 IRIT, which you guys should know that is my favorite task of the entire series. And I don't remember if I got one last episode. I might have. I actually think I did get one last episode, so I was pretty happy that I got another one. I like how the tasks are, you know, 45 minutes. I mean, I just said that neck reels was pretty slow and long, and that was 45 minutes. But the thing with IRITs, they like pass the time so quickly, and you're making so much money, so much experience, that I really don't mind doing all these IRIT tasks. So overall, I really enjoyed this one, and it really pushed me to do more tasks. But let's go to the next one. And the 4th task of this episode, I did get LRC, which was kind of like the opposite feeling of the IRIT. I was super happy about the IRIT, and then, you know, I get LRC, and that's, you know, crap. But whatever, I did it. And the thing about this task was it was the last task I had to do for the 1000 LRC loot video, which you guys saw probably a few days ago. That was my last video, actually. And yeah, this is how far behind I am with videos. Like this episode, like a lot of these tasks I did like a week ago, but I just didn't like feel like making the video. These videos do take a long time, but either way, I like the task that time because I finished the loot video, but I still don't enjoy LRC. So let's go to the next one. So task number 65, I got a new task for the entire series, and that was Water Fiends. So we're getting close to the point where I'll have every single task like I can get done at least once. I still have a few that I haven't done, like Jadinkos and Black Dragons, which is surprising. I haven't had Black Dragons, and I think there's a few more that I can't remember. But either way, I was excited for the Water Fiends because I know that they're really good experience and really good charms. I just know that they're not good money, so that isn't like a good thing for the series because, you know, I do the series for money, but I did enjoy it nonetheless, and it was only like 35 minutes for 75k experience, so that is really good XP per hour, as you can see. I could probably go faster, I just didn't do it that efficiently, and I had a lot of people on my world most of the time, so I didn't get my own like group of water fiends. So you could probably do this task, like if you get around 200 something, 226 is what I got. You could probably do it in like 30 minutes, maybe less. I really don't know. But either way, let's go to the next task because nothing happened. And as for number 6 on the episode, I got grotworms, which I actually surprisingly like. I know a lot of people complain about them, but I actually like them. I mean, the task does take a while. 30 minutes is kind of a long task for that kind of task. But I like the money you get. It's not that much, but I just like how you get rune items and like rune ore and stuff. And the experience isn't half bad either, so I do enjoy this task like somewhat. I mean, there's always better tasks than, you know, grotworms, but it's better than LRC, so I'm fine with it. And then after that, I got skeletal wyverns, which I also really enjoy, I guess. You'd get damaged a lot, and they are a fast task, at least how many I got that time. And I guess it works on the loot video. And their drops are actually pretty bad, except for the bones, so I just like them, I guess. I mean, there's better tasks, but I can't really complain. It's something different from, you know, the constant grind of the LRC. And then speaking of LRC, I skipped an LRC task, and then I got Irate, so that was a really, really good skip, I'd say. And again, I already explained about the Irate. It was a really good task, and I always enjoy them. And then after that, I got 217 black demons. And one thing about this task was it was the last task I had for the 1000 Black Demons loot video. So I know I haven't uploaded it yet. I mean, it's done, but I just haven't gotten the time, or I actually have the time, but I just haven't had the motivation to make it yet. But I will make it probably, it's either tomorrow or the day after, probably the day after, honestly. So I enjoyed the task halfway, and then the other half was, you know, boring again because I don't like Black Demons. But I mean, they're not that terrible. I just don't like banking all the ashes all the time, but, you know, I got through it. And then after that, I got Abbey Demons, which is one of my favorites. Even though you do bank everything, they're just so fast, in my opinion. Like, it was 50 minutes for that task, but, you know, you make almost 2 mil. And I basically did make 2 mil because I did get a whip. I know that's only like 100k, but 100k does make, you know, a difference in your task money. So yeah, that was definitely a successful task. And then after that, I got Necreals, which was, you know, not too bad of a task. I got less amount than the first one of this episode, but I was kind of disappointed because I got 3 tasks in a row, including this one of banking ashes, so it was kind of annoying. But I mean, I shouldn't complain. I do it because it gives me so much money. I guess I could do it without, but then the series would be longer technically in terms of tasks, but it would be a lot easier for me. I just want to have a lot of like bones and stuff in my bank. It would look really nice, and by the end I'll probably have like 10k infernal ashes, which would also look really cool. But other than that, nothing really happened. Let's go to the next task. In number 72 of the series, I got Ganodermic Beasts, which is really awesome. That was a good break from all the banking of the ashes, and I really do like Ganos because it's a fast task, great experience. As you can see, it's, you know, one of the best, and the money is just really good, like 1.5 mil to 2 mil a task in 20 minutes, so it's really good. I mean, it's really hard to get like 2 mil. You just got to be really lucky in the 20 minutes. But like hourly, Ganos is roughly 3 to 4 mil an hour in terms of money, especially on Slayer because you kill them faster. So I really like Ganos. I hope I get them more often. It would be nice if I got them like 2 or more times an episode. That would be amazing because they're fast tasks and they do make a lot of progress for the series. And then after that, I got Automatons, which they're a really fast task as well. I just don't like them anymore because I get them so much. I know I haven't gotten them this much in this episode, but I do get them a lot, and it really annoys me because I just don't feel like doing them. Like, they take a lot of attention, more than other monsters, because, you know, if you AFK too long, they can easily kill you, and that is a problem. And their drops really aren't that good on their own. If you get a glove drop, yeah, it's great, but on their own, they aren't like the best drops ever. But either way, I mean, their experience is really good. I shouldn't complain. It's just I get them so much that I have to say something about it, but whatever. Let's go to the next task. And then the next task was pretty cool. I got Abbey Demons again, but this time it was like a really low amount, so it was only like 45 minutes. And 2 things happened in this task that was pretty cool. I got a whip, which is, you know, pretty cool. That's 100k, and that means I have 2 whips in this series so far. Finally, I got them. Like, I had a 0 on the drop thing forever, but I finally got 2, and that was in 1 episode. That's kind of cool. And then to finish off the task, it was pretty close to the end. I got a Triskelion key, which is awesome. So that was my Triskelion key piece 1, and it's the start of my 8th key in my bank. I'm trying to get to 10 for a loot video, so hopefully Slayer can give me more throughout the series. And then the final task of this episode, number 75, I got Tazars, which, you know, I don't really like, but they are really fast, as you can see, 15 minutes, but it also does work on my 1000 Tazar loot video, or Tsar loot video. I don't really care how you say it. I just like saying Tazar, feels better, but either way, I mean, it does work on the loot video, so it's fine. But the thing is, I know a lot of people told me, hey, you should do Jad task or something like that. So I don't want to do a Jad task with this. I might like get it though, so I can do the other method of Tazars, which I'll get into in a second. But I don't want to do a Jad task because it's literally no money, and you know that would just make the series a lot longer for me. And I really don't like the fight caves. I mean, I know it's great experience, but I just don't like it. So I'm definitely not doing a Jad task for the series. But some people told me to get the Jad task and then do the Fight Cauldron, because you get more creatures on the Jad task and then just do Fight Cauldron with the extra monsters, is apparently what they said. So I am definitely doing the Fight Cauldron once I finish the 1000 Tazar loot video. So it will be a lot later in this series when I start doing that, and I know I should have done it earlier, but I just want to finish this 1000 Tsar loot video so I get it done. So I will be doing the Fight Cauldron eventually. But, you know, I just gotta wait until I finish the Sarlu video. So that marks the end of episode 5. It was a really good episode. Honestly, we got a lot of good tasks, like the Irits and stuff like that. So, either way, let's go into the stats and the drop page. I'll meet you guys there. So, here are the stats for episode 5. And first up, I did get 1 Ferocious Ring, and I believe that was on an Irit task. So that means I'm at 7 if you're interested. Obviously, they don't really matter. It's just if you want to see how much you can get in terms of, like, rings, I guess. You probably could get more if you did the Abbey Demons in Caradel's dungeon, but I don't, because I do it in the Slayer Tower for more experience. But it's really up to you. And then as for this task, obviously 75. Skips, I added 1 for the LRC skip. And then points, I'm over 2,000, but just remember, this doesn't count if I skip something, I don't minus points. And I did buy the Mighty Slayer Helm, so I don't really have that many points, but that's just showing you how much points you get from all the tasks total. I'm not minusing or anything, so you can minus yourself, I guess. But the deaths, I did add 1 last episode, so I didn't add 1 this one. So I got 3 still. And the time taken, I'm at a solid 40 hours, which is pretty cool. And 5 episodes took 40 hours. That means every episode's on average is 8 hours long, which is what I thought it would be throughout the series. So if I get like 40 episodes in the series, yeah, that's a long series. That's like 320 hours if it does take 40 episodes. But I'm really hoping it doesn't. But you never know, it might, because I might get a lot of like Hellhounds or something. But either way, as for the experience, I am roughly 4 million strength, which is also another good achievement, because I increased like 1 point something mil, like 1.2 mil strength this episode, which is pretty nice. I did do strength a lot in this episode, and I try to do strength as much as I can. Even if melee isn't the best like style to fight the things, I do melee and like the most because I want 120 strength out of the way, and I'm really close, I guess, like 25 mil away. And as for the Slayer experience, I'm at 3.4 million. That's like 800k, I believe, like increase. It was pretty nice. It was like exactly 800k. So that was pretty cool, and yeah, that's the stats. So as always, I did increase a lot of key halves, and they're each at about 20. That's kind of cool. And we did add 2 whips in the Abbey Demon task. And then as for the charms, we are past 1,000 of every charm except blue charms, because, you know, blues, they don't really drop as much as the other ones. But if I do get more like Glacior or Tormented Demons tasks, I will get a lot more, you know, blue charms. But for now, it's really low. And as for the crims, we are at 2,600, which is pretty cool. Well, actually like 2,700. Let's just round up to that. And that means we should be around 3,500 maybe next episode. I don't really know. Really depends on our tasks. But I'll definitely have over like 15,000 crims by the end of the series. Like, definitely. So I'm pretty excited about that. But let's go into the price check now, and I'll meet you guys there. So here we are with the tab, and there's one major change in how I'm doing the price checks, because I did ask you guys what I should do for price checks, and most of you said that it was kind of tedious price checking all the time, and some people did defend it and say, oh, do it that way because it's kind of cool. But for me, I prefer it to not do that way, because it's just so much extra work for me editing wise, and, you know, recording wise as well. And I just think it's kind of tedious for people to watch, and it just makes me feel like you guys didn't really enjoy that part. So I'm gonna like definitely cut that down, and what I'm gonna do is just show the tab like in a video form like this. And this is a pre-recorded clip, so I'm not moving it myself, so I can't really move it. So just look at the items, and really I'm not going to discuss the items because you guys saw that throughout the series. You can just look at it. You can probably just tell what the item is. What I did was I price checked on my own time, found out the price of the tab, like that way I don't have to show it for you, and you can just take my word for it. So this tab right now is at 73 mil, and I really don't remember what the last tab was, but I know that was a pretty good increase. I think it might have been like 55 mil is what I thought it was. But if that's the case, you know, it did increase 18 mil. Maybe it was closer to 60. I don't really remember. But I'm at 73 mil in 5 episodes. That means roughly 1 mil per task because I'm at 73 mil and I'm at 75 tasks. So I'm getting pretty close to the 1 mil mark per task, which is my ultimate goal, other than like other goals I have in the series. But that means it would take 500 tasks to do this, and that's what I kind of want, because at the end of the series, I'll have like a finale, you know, episode, but I also want to do loot from 500 tasks, and I know that's kind of like, oh, you just want to make a loot video, but I like making loot videos. It's just kind of cool, and then that way people can like find the final episode by searching loot from Slayer tasks or something, because it will get more views, which, you know, I'm not really caring for views most of the time. It's just that it would get more people seeing the finale of the episodes of the series, because if someone missed all the episodes, they can just watch the ending in a loot video form. And if people don't like series, because I know some people don't even like watching series in general, I know a lot of people like loot videos, this will appease everybody and everyone will be happy. I win too because I like making loot videos, and it goes in my loot video section, and that way I can like have it on my loot from 2 years of loot videos when I do that. So yeah, I think it's a win-win situation if I do that way. And other people suggested I should do like a loot from 100 tasks every 100 tasks until I finish, but I think that's too much because you're already seeing the price and stuff like in the episodes anyways. So I'm just gonna do a finale and not do it throughout the series. So that's what I'm gonna do. But yep, back to the tab. We're at 73 mil if you forgot after all that rambling. That's pretty nice. And the experience is just really good in this series so far, and yeah, so I'm really enjoying this series so far. Sorry for not uploading for a while, but I hope this video appeased you guys because, you know, it's a really good video. I know a lot of people enjoy these type of videos. And before I go, I just want to tell you guys I will be going back to daily videos. I think I told you guys in the earlier part of this commentary, but for sure episode 6 should not have that much of a, you know, gap between this one, because I'm on like task number 89 in current RuneScape right now. So this is like, a lot of this is pre-recorded because I just didn't feel like making it. So episode 6 should be out in a few days, honestly. So yeah, stay tuned for that. But either way, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like and comment down below because I did spend a lot of time in this video. I know I do spend a lot of time on these episodes. Just basically most of the time is editing. But, you know, a lot of it's just planning as well. But either way, I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good day.